I've recently gotten into more competitive classical chess online via Lee Chess Ladders and the Lone Wolf Chess League. And online competitive chess brings a very unique aspect that you wouldn't normally get in an over the board like amateur tournament. And that's this aspect of preparation. Getting to know who your opponent's going to be in advance of the game and having access to their online account to see how they play, what kind of openings they play, etc., etc. So I felt like it would be a good opportunity to highlight probably the most unique feature of the Chessnut EVO, and that's its ability to create a chess engine that you can play against based on somebody else's games. So this would be highly applicable if you had access to your opponent's Lee Chess account and you can use their actual games to build a chess engine and play against it. Chessnut EVO uses the Leela Chess Zero engine, which is the exact same engine that Maya is built off of. So if you're familiar with the Maya bots on Lee Chess, which are bots that are they're supposed to mimic human play compared to playing Stockfish, which is always going to essentially play the best engine move. Maya is meant to replicate human moves at specific ELO. So what you would be doing is essentially creating a very custom Maya engine for yourself based on a specific player's games. So today I'm going to show you how to do that and how to play against it. To create the engine from the homepage of the Chessnut EVO, you're going to click Engine, and then you're going to click Training, and you're going to click Start Training. So this is Set Up New Training with Records, and there's two different ways you can do this. You can do it using games that are on the EVO already. That would be the local button. So if I click that, it's going to go to all of my games that are actually within the history of my Chessnut in general. So this would also include games I've played on other Chessnut boards as well. Or probably the easiest way is using the Lee Chess feature. So what you can do when you click Lee Chess, you're going to search a username. I'll just use myself for this example. And you'll go ahead and search for that player. I'll hide the keyboard, and while it's thinking here, it's going to pull up my last 200 games. So obviously it depends on how many games the user that you search has, but if they have over 200 games, it's going to show you the last 200 of them, and you can deselect ones that you don't want to include. So that could be helpful. Let's say, for example, I'm preparing for a classical game against this user. I probably don't want to include games they have where they were playing Blitz or Bullet. Their accuracy may be lower, their style of play may be different. Those are not games I'd want to include. So I may go through here. I can see the time control on all of these games. I could deselect all the ones that I find that are Blitz. And through 200 games, that is a long process. But, if you're really trying to use this engine to train, then you want it to be as accurate as possible. Now, to get the engine to create, you're going to click the Start button, which I'm not going to do for this example because I've already done it. So after you hit Start, you're going to go to Manage Your Trained Engines. You can click this Train Record button here, or I could click Manage. They take you to the same exact place. And you can see all of the engines that I still have saved and downloaded. So I did this a while ago. I created one of myself, and I just named it me with an exclamation point. And then I also just created one using John Bartholomew's games. His username is Fins, to get an engine of a much higher strength. So after you create the engine, which that process takes about 40 to 60 minutes, I used 200 games to make the John Bartholomew engine. So it took about an hour. It will allow you to download it, and then the engine is on your board. So you will go back to the home screen of the Chessnut to play this bot. You'll go to Bot Match. You're going to click LC0 here, which I've already done as I was preparing for this video. You can choose which engine, so either JB, the John Bartholomew one I just created, or the one that I created of myself. You can hit Confirm. You can change the engine search depth. So this just controls how deep the engine is going to search for best move based on the parameters that it's using from the engine that you created. And then you'll hit Start. In this game, I think I said random side, so I'm actually playing as black, even though I have the board oriented in this fashion. And I would just play through against this engine. So it's as easy as that to create the engine and play against it. You can play through as many times as you want. You can create up to 10 different of these engines for free when you get an Evo. If you need more here, you can see I have 8 left because I've created 2. If you need to create more, then you can either subscribe to Chessnut's Chessmind feature, which will is like a monthly ongoing subscription, or you can pay for a one-off. Let's say you probably just need to make one here or there. You can pay, I think it's $5 to just get one, and it will allow you to create the engine in the same exact way that I showed you. So that's how you create a custom engine and play against it. It's a super unique feature that I will definitely be using in the future of my Lichess Ladders and Lone Wolf chess games, getting prepared for these long classical grinds with opponents that I know in the future it just gives me a very fun way to prepare for the games. Let me know what you think of this feature in the comments. It's definitely one of the reasons that the Chessnut EVO comes in at the kind of upper price point of electronic chessboards on the market. Right now, Chessnut is running a back-to-school sale that runs through September 30th. If you use coupon code Cameron, you can actually get 17% off your order. So that takes the Evo down to around $520 US before taxes and shipping. If you have any questions about this feature, let me know, or other features of the Evo or any other Chessnut board. I'm happy to produce videos that are helpful to you. So until the next video, take care, guys. I appreciate it. If you found this helpful, the #1 way that you can keep supporting me is liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Thanks.